guys went out for breakfast, I decided to stay in, make myself some potato, oatmeal, so I could do some blogging for the trek and upload some stuff to Facebook, because I've never really used those since I'm always on YouTube. So yeah, and then we check out at 11, hang out around town for a while, and then go up the trail, walk a mile or two, maybe 3, and chill. I gotta call the hotel for the next town, book that, think about when I'm gonna order shoes next. And Hornet just got shoes. What else? Yeah, we've discovered we probably will get to East Glacier on the 1st of September. Pretty crazy, pretty early. And yeah, go from there. We've now already starting to think about like plane tickets back home pretty much, and like what airport we're gonna fly out of and all that. So it's a lot of planning, a lot to think about.
Yeah.
Morning got some sausages and chocolate milk for lunch. We had to check out of the hostel. Now we're just waiting to go back up to the trail, get some lunch, grab some dinner to go. We have paid for the shuttle. We have made it to the trail. We are hiking.
Yay.
Yay, hiking.
Heavy
Very heavy backpacks. And this was supposed to be our 0, but now we decided to do 4.5 miles because that's where the next water is. So it's a 0 now. It is hot. It is 90 degrees. It's smoky, but it's not as bad. The air is not as bad as yesterday. It just looks bad. Ultra's gonna have a half-frozen Hot Pocket, a cold pocket. Hornet is not eating because he ate too much in town.
Got some snacks over
Zinger,
I also ate too much in town, but I'm gonna
you're gonna eat a
like
hiker dinner?
a little mini ramen bomb.
Mini ramen bomb. And I'm having a cheese, mozzarella, salami, donut, maple donut, chips.
And a can of bear spray.
A can of bear spray for flavor, and some sweet tea. Yum. Ultra has a problem at his campsite. Aw, with the little lady. Hi.
Who's gonna win?
Hi. Oh, 442?
U42.
U42. Hello. She's not very tall.
It's kind of wide.
Yeah, she's little. Okay, Ultra. How is your Hot Pocket? Cold Hot Pocket?
It's not hot, and it's pretty disgusting. I'm trying to choke it down.
I could have never have guessed it would have been gross.
I'm helping him. And also I'll show you guys what a cold Hot Pocket looks like. I think you guys probably could imagine what a cold Hot Pocket looked like. She's like, if only just one big rock wasn't in the middle. So here's Jessica. She's drinking out of the well I tried to dig her. She's getting desperate, so I'm gonna go re-dig the well. Jessica, I'm coming, okay? You gotta back up. Okay? I'm coming. I wonder if Jessica would attack me. Oh, look how desperate she is. Okay, so Jessica was here for like an hour. So I think she finally just left because she's actually done. But this is now the hole, and I made it, it'll get clear soon. I made it pretty deep too. I think I made it like 6 inches deep. So now the cows have a little better hole to drink out of.
What do we gotta do? What do we gotta do?
What kind of hat?
The English pipe with the...
Like the Sherlock Holmes.
First open field of the day. We've been in the trees all morning. Doing some climbing. Here's our water. It's very nice and cute with moss and flowers. We've been kind of road walking for many miles now. Hornet approved.
Yeah.
A little better for the Achilles.
Yeah.
Some of them have been steep climbs, but generally not so bad.
Pretty gradual all day.
Yeah,
All morning, not all day.
all morning. It's very smoky out there. You can barely see past, like there's a mountain past that tree over that hump, but you can barely see it. It's pretty sad. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Hornet and I were just talking about our plans, and we figured out that we would be in Glacier on the 1st. So we said the 1st. Okay. Be in Glacier on the 1st, and so we are probably going to zero, so we won't leave until the 2nd, or we'll be there zeroing on the 2nd. So on the 3rd, we'll leave, and we're going to take 5 days to get to the border. So, well, that if we just take 1 0 in Glacier, that will leave us to finish on September 7th. Yeah, which I think is like the day after Labor Day. So hopefully that's not too crazy for any reason because of that. And we're going to walk into Waterton and spend like maybe a 0 in Waterton after. And I guess it won't really be a 0 because we'll be done with the trail. So it will just be a regular human day. And we don't really know what we're doing other than that. Because we have to then figure out like what airport we're flying out of and what day and all that. So that will be interesting. But for now, it's cool just to know we might finish on the 7th or the 8th of September. Let's see how accurate that gets. And we're going to be in Darby in 4 more days. We're excited to stay there. It's not cheap, but we have a hotel booked that seems really nice. So that's cool. And then, yeah, we're really excited for Anaconda. We are going to 0 in Anaconda. So 4 days after Darby is Anaconda. So yeah, we've just been talking plans, and we've had a pretty chill day so far, actually. We've just been on dirt road. So it's been good. Here we are on the Continental Divide National Scenic Trail. It's not so scenic right now. There's a lot of down trees.
Thankfully someone came through and cleaned it up.
Yes. Thankfully, they're cleaned up. When it's going this way, trail's over here, but there's a blowdown. And then even if you got past this, there's like 6 to 10 blowdowns over there. So we're gonna go around. So more blowdowns, sadly. We just had a section of no blowdowns, so at least that's nice. But I fear that this is training us for the Bob Marshall Wilderness, which supposedly has the most blowdowns of all time. Oops. Sad news, Todd and everyone else. Hornet ripped his shirt. No! No. I'll sew it up for you. These darn blowdowns. It's beautiful. This might be the bird that I found a feather from that Tango has. Hello, pretty bird. Yeah, it looks funny. We're filtering water. I'm tired. But today was pretty decent, so we only have 6 miles left. But there's no water at camp, so we have to bring like 3 liters. Sad. So, the water we just got the spring from is actually significant because it is where Lewis and Clark came up with all their expedition, I guess. I don't really know much about this. I'll have to learn more.
Let me pass.
Oh goodness. Getting to the top of any climb didn't really matter that much today because it's all smoky. Can't really see anything. Kind of sad.
Like ULAs. They seem cool.
Say all good things about ULA. Maybe they're watching.
ULA. The best
It's the way.
pack I've ever thru hiked with.
The only pack he'll probably ever need. Despite the sewing.
Yeah, it's really helped me work on my sewing skills.
Yeah.
It's, silver linings and all that.
Mm-hmm. Zinger has to sew up the most of all stuff. He sews up his socks every week. He sews up his pack every month.
Shorts
Shoes.
Once every 2 months.
Yeah.
Shoes, it's usually once a pair.
Until you finally give up on them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're starting to rip. I might have to have you do mine.
Ooh.
Did you see the repair job on mine?
Good morning. It's 6 a.m. It's a little past 6 now. We're going to get water. Here we are, walking through the forest. We have to bushwhack down to the road to get water. But you would hope that the trail would just go through the road where the water is. But no, they say you don't need water. And if you want it, you gotta work for it. By the way, here's the water. There's nothing coming out of the pipe at all. So we just scooped from this clear, puddle. And then here's our filter is flowing pretty bad. I think we might just get a new one because we don't really have time to just sit around all the time and wait for it. And you can squeeze it, but it still takes a while. But I don't know, I might try to soak it in vinegar, I've heard, to try to release any calcium buildup or whatever. But I don't know. Something terrible has happened. So a while ago, I lost my trowel because I was battling mosquitoes and I had bear spray and all this stuff while I was trying to dig a cat hole. And I just forgot my trowel back. Sad. But I haven't been able to buy one because we haven't really come across any outfitter stores. All these tiny towns they don't even have grocery stores, so they definitely don't have outfitters. So I've had to use Hornet trowel this whole time, which is fine because I usually only dig a cat hole every other day. but something terrible happened today. I was using the trowel to dig in a rocky spot, I guess, and the trowel bent. I was like, oh my gosh, this is Hornet's favorite trowel. It's, you know, his only trowel, but it's his favorite one. He loves them. And so I was like, oh no, it's all bent. And I tried to bend it back and it broke in half. So now Hornet's gonna be really sad and kind of mad at me, I think. But it was an accident. It's terrible. So anyway, also this is a snow stake. This isn't a trowel. I don't know if I've mentioned, but him and I usually use snow stakes as trowels because backcountry trowels are very hard to use. The shovel versions, they suck. So we found that snow stakes have a really great handle and they're longer. Yeah. So anyway, I went online. We're going to be in town in 3 days. I went online and I bought 2 new ones from REI. I paid $25 to get them express shipped to our next location. But they're just REI brand. They're not MSR brand, which is the good brand, but that's okay. But anyway, yeah, we're going to have to get creative the next 3 days and like turn over some big rocks and then like dig with some sticks. It's terrible. Warren's gonna be so sad. Anyway, that happened this morning. So, and now I'm so behind because I was like on the top of the mountain calling the hotel to get their address to send a package and mailing something on REI when I had 1 bar of service. So now I'm probably like 30 minutes behind everybody and I need to catch them and tell Hornet the terrible news. I've been in the trees for most of the day. It's only it's 27 miles today, but the elevation is lower than yesterday, so that's good. Walking through a rocky area, kind of at the top of this little hill mountain I've been climbing the last hour or so. A little less smoky than yesterday. Still smoky. There is a tiny adorable pika. Look at him. I didn't know we were high enough for pika. He's got so much stuff in his mouth. What a cutie. Where are you going, little buddy? So I made it to the top of this climb. There's a view, but look how much of it is just burnt from wildfires. All that's burnt. All this is burnt up the hill. Just like humans are responsible for the majority of these wildfires. And it's pretty sad. It's very saddening. Making it to the top of another small peak. I think I'll start to go down from here to a water source in like 2 miles. Just kidding. I go down a tiny bit and then I think I'm going up that. You can see on the ridge line right there. Okay. Not a terrible climb, but a climb. A climb. I wonder what mountain's over there. We're back. I found Hornet and the guys at the spring, and we got water. And now we're hiking again. It's pretty hot. We're going up. And that's the update. We're over halfway there.
13 left.
13 left. Let's go. Montana. I'm in Idaho. We did have blue sky on the other side just like 10 minutes ago, but I don't know if it's the wind or the region, but now all of a sudden there's just smoke all up in the air and it's limited visibility again. I'm ready to roll. All just cleaning his trekking pole handles because he doesn't like a dirty trekking pole handle. Who does, really? This is a beautiful footbridge. How did you like the last few miles?
That was fine.
Yeah.
It almost started to remind me of Washington.
Yeah, and then it zipped back into Idaho. Cutest little chipmunk. And back to your schedule programming. There's a lot of rocks in this section. So it's getting closer towards the end of the day. It's 3:30. We have probably 6.5 miles left. And I feel like the scenery and terrain has kind of started to change. So it's getting a lot greener and there's more water. Like yesterday we had a 13-mile water carry. The day before we had a 13-mile water carry. Or maybe this morning. Anyway, yeah, so now, as you can see, we are crossing streams. And yeah, I don't know, I think we're starting to get more deep into the northern Montana beginnings. And that's exciting. Got to be extra careful about bears now, though. Again.
What are we at?
We're at 2200, 2200, 2200, 100, 100, 2200, 2200, 2200, 100, 100. Yay!
2200! Yay!
If we put the number in the trail, by the way, we always make it normal again because we got to leave no trace. 4 miles till camp.
6:30.
Hornet pointed out that now that we've done 2,200 miles, if this was the Appalachian Trail, we would already be done now. But we still have 600 miles to go. So, onward! Got a little bit dry again. Hornet. It's Hornet. He's famous on YouTube. Hornet, you've done a 27-mile day today.
You haven't quite yet.
Oh, you've almost done a 27-mile day today. How do you feel?
Awful.
Why do you feel awful?
Because everything hurts.
Why does everything hurt?
Because we're doing too many miles.
Yeah, we're doing too many miles, it's true. He's slightly limping. Hornet's Achilles has been hurting him for a long time. Sad. Pretty much ever since I got this bear can, I've slowly just had a radiating shoulder and back pain. I think I have 2 pounds too much, sadly, for what I'm comfortable with. And that's why I don't know how people with bigger packs do it. And it's not about being cooler or anything like that, but I really think trying to be as light as you can is really important out here, because after doing 2,000 miles, it just really puts a toll on your body, and every pound really adds more impact and intensity to your joints. So my advice to people is try to get your pack a lot lower. Yeah. Little lake pond over there, and then there's a lake even past it. Zingy is putting ramen, mashed potato, and chicken. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll redo this video. Mountain House, courtesy of his sister. Hornet is typewritering the typewriter to the baby bird. A new technique he just founded for his ramen bomb. He's got a lot of ramen going on here. And I just have a rice side with some jerky.
Yeah, I might go double chicken.
Double chicken? Because you got to get rid of that weight.
Get rid of weight. I am. Well, no, I left town. Maybe have mushrooms like me.
Oh, I found a mushroom. Do what? Here's camp. Good night, y'all.